Let's be real, it's the jungle showdown we've all secretly debated. King Kong versus a truly monstrous anaconda. In one corner, you've got the King of Skull Island, a god in his own right, packing terrifying strength and startling intelligence. In the other, a primordial nightmare, a serpent so colossal its squeeze can snuff out the life from anything on Earth. Fans have argued over this for years, but today, we're not just throwing opinions around. We're using lore, biology, and a bit of battlefield science to settle this once and for all. So pick a side. It's about to get wild. Before we get to the brawl, let's size up the fighters. This is the tale of the tape. First up, the reigning king, Kong. And let's be clear, we're talking about the monsterverse titan here. This isn't just a big ape. He's a skyscraper-sized force of nature, standing over 300 feet tall. His strength is legendary. He can shatter mountainsides and throw down with other titans. And here's the kicker. It's not just muscle. Kong is brilliant. He's a strategist, capable of problem-solving and using his surroundings as weapons, from trees to boulders. His one weakness, if you can even call it that, is that he's all natural. There's no atomic breath, no energy beams, just pure, unadulterated power and brains. Now for the challenger, the giant anaconda. To be fair, this isn't your average snake. We're retaking the real world. Green. Anaconda snake that already hits 500 pounds and scaling it up to nightmare fuel proportions to even stand a chance against. Kong. Its game plan is simple, but terrifyingly effective. Constriction. This is a creature built for stealth and ambush, a master of camouflage in the murky waters and dense jungles it calls home. It lacks Kong's higher intelligence, but it's a patient and brutally efficient killer. Its main drawbacks. It's much slower on open land and vulnerable to the exact kind of high-impact, blunt force trauma that Kong specializes in. Now that we know who we're dealing with, it's time for the main event. All right, picture this. A storm-lashed jungle, split by a deep, muddy river. This is Kong's turf, and he's on patrol when he senses something is wrong. A foreign presence. He lets out a roar that cracks the sky, a clear warning to whatever's trespassing. And rising from that murky water, silent as death itself, is the anaconda. Its massive head breaks the surface, its eyes locked on the ape. Without a sound, the serpent lunges, a blur of scaled muscle trying to catch Kang off guard. But Kang is too quick, dodging the first strike and countering with a fist that sends a shockwave through the water. The snake is relentless, though, smart enough to use the river as its home field, striking and then retreating into the depths where Kang is at a disadvantage. It tries to coil, to wrap around Kong's legs and drag him down. But Kong's not falling for it. He backs away from the water, forcing the fight onto solid ground. He rips a massive tree straight from the earth, brandishing it like a club to keep the serpent at bay. The snake changes tactics, lunges again, and this time it connects, wrapping a thick coil around Kong's arm. The constricting power is instantaneous, and Kong roars in a mix of pain and fury as the pressure builds. For a second, it looks like the snake's signature weapon might just be enough. But this is where Kong's raw power completely takes over. He digs in, using his free arm to grab the snake's body, his own immense grip fighting back against the crush. With a surge of adrenaline, he pulls, stretching the serpent's body to its absolute limit. So, the winner is King Kong. And look, it wasn't just a case of 8 punches snake. The anaconda's constriction was a genuine life-or-death threat. Kong won because he outthought his opponent. By dragging the fight out of the water, he stripped the anaconda of its biggest tactical advantage. That moment the snake wrapped his arm was the whole fight. The pressure would be insane. But Kong's overwhelming strength was the perfect counter. He was able to prevent the snake from getting a full body lock, which would have been game over, and use his free hand and incredible power to literally tear himself free. Kong has a long history of taking down giant reptiles, and this fight just proves it again. In a battle of might versus might. It's might plus mind that takes the crown. So that's our take on this colossal clash. Do you think we got it right? Could the anaconda's stealth and constriction pull off an upset? Drop your own analysis in the comments below. We want to hear who you think is the true king of the jungle. The raw power of Kong versus the lethal squeeze of the anaconda is one for the ages. But in the end, it was brain and brawn that carried the day. If you enjoyed this showdown, make sure to like and subscribe and let us know who you want to see throw down next.